All right, so here we go. We're going to talk about a thing called percent change. So a few people have been asking me about it, so I want to kind of walk through this whole thing. So I'm going to do kind of some shorthand here. So basically what we're going to be doing, we're going to be taking like the mass afterwards, that's what MA is standing for here, is mass afterwards, minus the mass before, all divided by the mass before. Then you take all of that and you times it by 100. So you got to make sure you do this stuff in order. So let's just go. I'm going to go with. I'm just going to go with. I don't know. Let's go with B from the homeostasis lab. So I got the mass after. The mass after in this case is 10.40. The mass before was 8.75 divided by 8.75. Okay, following along hopefully. So basically now I'm going to do just some simple math. So 10.4 minus 8.75. I got to grab my calculator real quick. So 10.4 minus 8.75. That equals 1.65. Then again, basic math. So 1.65 divided by 8.75 gives me, I'm just going to do it 0.18857. I know that there's extra decimal points there, but we'll deal with that in a second. So now that I have this part here, I still have yet to times it by 100. That's the important part in order for make it a percent. So now I simply take the 18857 times it by 100. And you don't need necessarily have a calculator for this. This is really easy. With 100, you basically have two zeros. So you need to move the decimal place one spot, two spots. So now you're at 18.8. I'm just going to make it 86%. I'll just round it off. So make sure you just simply follow this formula here. Use the mass afterwards minus the mass before divided by the mass before times 100. You'll get the percent change pretty easily.